Top 10 World News 19/03/2026. One U.S.-Iran conflict intensifies. Tensions between the United States and Iran continue to escalate as military activities increase across the region. Reports suggest that strategic sites have been targeted, raising fears of a wider conflict. Both sides have strengthened their military presence, while global leaders call for restraint. The situation remains highly volatile, with potential risks to regional stability and global energy supplies. Oil prices surge above $100. Global oil prices have surged above $100 per barrel due to supply concerns and rising geopolitical tensions. Analysts warn that continued instability in key oil-producing regions could push prices even higher. The increase is already impacting global markets, raising transportation costs and inflation. Governments are considering measures to stabilize energy prices and protect consumers. Strait of Hormuz under threat. Security concerns are growing in the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical oil routes. Increased military activity in the region has raised fears of disruptions to global oil shipments. Experts warn that any blockage could have severe economic consequences worldwide. Governments and international forces are closely monitoring the situation. EU divided over Ukraine aid. The European Union is facing internal divisions over continued financial and military aid to Ukraine. Some member states are calling for increased support, while others are expressing concerns over economic pressures. The disagreement highlights challenges within the EU as the conflict continues. Leaders are working to reach a unified decision amid growing geopolitical tensions. 5. Inflation pressures rise in Europe. Inflation across Europe is rising again, driven largely by increasing energy prices. Central banks are considering new policies, including potential interest rate hikes, to control inflation. Higher costs are affecting households and businesses, creating economic uncertainty. Experts warn that prolonged inflation could slow economic growth in the region. 6. Military activity. Expands in Middle East. Military operations are expanding across several regions in the Middle East, increasing global concerns about security. Troop movements and defense activities have intensified, signaling rising tensions. Analysts warn that further escalation could destabilize the region. Governments are urging diplomatic solutions to prevent conflict from spreading further. 7. Global stock markets show volatility. Global stock markets are experiencing increased volatility as investors react to geopolitical tensions and rising oil prices. Some markets have seen declines, while others remain stable. Investors are becoming more cautious, focusing on risk management. Financial experts suggest that uncertainty may continue in the short term. 8. Energy infrastructure security. Strengthened governments worldwide are increasing efforts to protect critical energy infrastructure amid rising threats. Security measures are being enhanced at oil facilities, pipelines, and power plants. Officials emphasize the importance of safeguarding energy supplies. These efforts aim to prevent disruptions and maintain global stability. 9. Emergency oil reserves considered. Several countries are considering releasing emergency oil reserves to stabilize global markets. The move is intended to address rising prices and supply concerns. Experts believe this could provide short-term relief, but long-term solutions are still needed. Governments are closely evaluating the situation before making decisions. Global security concerns increase. Global security concerns are rising as geopolitical tensions intensify across multiple regions. Governments are increasing surveillance and defense readiness to address potential threats. Experts warn that instability in one region can have global consequences. International cooperation is seen as essential to maintaining peace and security.